So last year's coffee barley wine from BCS didn't quite hit all the right notes for us, but they're back this year with another shot at it. Let's see how this one stacks up. All right, everybody, welcome back to 21090. I am Andy. This is Todd, steamrolling through Bourbon Barrel Aged Beer Month and loving the variants that have been coming out for the 2019 Bourbon County Stout releases.
Hope you're enjoying them too.
We hope so. Yeah, we got the playlist. Check it out. Plus, we got all of last year's. Check that out as well. So speaking of coffee, we did the coffee barley wine last year, and it wasn't quite our favorite. Not that it was a bad beer, but what we wanted was more coffee.
You got that right.
So this year, there's another attempt at this, and just the description alone is making me think this could be a big hitter. Todd, tell us a little about
Café de Olla. I mean, it just sounds amazing. It's a sort of a coffee stout with notes of cinnamon and orange peel. Just something that sounds on the notes amazing. I hope it delivers.
It really is. This is inspired from a Mexican drink that's going to have the cassia bark, the vanilla sugar, and really I think what they're going for here is a balance, more of a, you want to round that out with some coffee notes that with some other flavors that are going to coincide with it. And one of the things we talked about last year was the barley wine may not have been the right style for coffee.
That's exactly right.
So we're hoping that this year, putting it back into a traditional stout may be the right format for this.
It sounds amazing.
It does. I will say one thing. We poured this out and the head, bam, dissipated like
within seconds.
Really quickly. So, but you can see just a jet black like the rest of them.
Let's get the nose on it. Ooh, now I get coffee.
Okay, now this
big time coffee.
Now, so do I. That is a morning sipper right there. I love that smell.
That smell. Now that's what I'm talking about. You know, last year we talked about the coffee barley wine.
So you get a touch of the bourbon kicking underneath.
But it's all coffee.
But there's so much coffee up front, and that's making me really excited to dive in.
Woo, it sure is.
I like that.
Cheers. Whoa. That's different.
Okay.
All
right.
I'm going to say first off, that delivers in regards to what it's saying it's doing. Right?
I think
it's coffee.
Now I think the cinnamon really hits you first.
It does.
I think the very first thing you notice is that cassia bark that I think that comes in there, because it's supposed to have like a pungent cinnamon smell, taste, and that's exactly what I'm getting right off the note.
Yes. So, So I'll tell you, this actually delivers, and I'll tell you why. Because with other variants, namely the Moncherry, where was all those those cherries and a granola and oats, I didn't taste much cherry. No. Here, it talks about three things: the coffee, the sort of cinnamon, sort of the cassia bark, and the orange peel.
Yep.
They're all in here.
Yeah.
It delivers in that respect. It may not be for everybody because the bourbon's not forward on this.
Well, here's the thing. So again, if you want bourbon forward, you've got Bourbon County Stout. That's what it's for. Okay. And this year you've got the Rittenhouse Rye with the Rye Reserve, which is again, it's just barrel
2-year reserve
and beer, which is nice. But you know what with the variants, you're going after the flavors that they're supposed to impart. So for me, I go back to the bramble again. I wanted all those flavors. I wanted the blackberries. I wanted give those to me. The vanilla was a vanilla bomb.
Totally.
But you know what? It was awesome. The midnight orange.
Taste that on your
It was awesome. This to me, it hits all the notes it was supposed to hit.
It's surprising for me, actually. I wasn't expecting it to be this, and in a very good way. When you taste all the other variants in this year,
that's really good.
It's all about the barrel, right?
Yeah.
This is the first beer we've had. It's not about the barrel.
No.
This is about the adjuncts that are going in there. Again, the cassia bark, the coffee.
I'm really impressed with this.
And even the orange peel. Great job. I like this a lot.
I will say this. Again, people. That's the beautiful thing about beer. It's subjective, and people have their own opinions. Ooh. Some people may love that Moncherry because the flavors were just so subtle. You could just kind of get the hints of them.
Yes.
And some people like us, we said, hey, if you're going to promote it, push those flavors forward, make them big and bold. Ooh. This, big and bold, everything they said is in 100%. Here. So I'm loving this. This is good. All
right, let's do our out of 5 geese. I'm going 4-5.
It's one of my favorites. I'm gonna.
This is great.
This is hard because again, it's just such a different.
Think about what this is. What do you like? Give it. Go.
I'm going 4.65 on this. I really like this. I mean,
you do love your coffee.
I love coffee. I love bourbon. I love beer. There's really not much
to like
in
here, right? Yeah, this is.
It's not hitting for me.
This is a pleasant surprise. I was actually not expecting those flavors to come through.
You were a little apprehensive when you read this.
I was like, I don't think we can make this happen, and they delivered. This is fantastic.
This is well done.
If you see this,
well done.
Grab it. We're gonna grab some of these.
Pick it up.
I wonder how this will age. That's a good question.
It'd be interesting because we've seen how sometimes spices can hold and sometimes they don't. So that cassia bark #1, I'm wondering how that is. We did try the Midnight Orange a year later, and I will tell you that a lot of those orange flavors, even some of those chocolate notes, they came down. So the orange peel may not be as prominent next year. I don't know.
But that's not I don't think the orange peel is the prominent
as here anyway. You're right.
It's the cassia bark and the coffee.
I think that cinnamon flavor, and I think the coffee, if that can stick and hold, this is just going to get better because this is pretty.
I love this. Fantastic.
I really like this. Pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised.
Well done.
Way to end it.
So, if you like what you see from 21090, please hit that subscribe button and click that little bell in the corner and let you know every time we got a new video coming out. We've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, and we will put this on Untappd.
Yes.
You'll see our collective rating on that. And more to come here, rolling through Bourbon Barrel Aged Beer Month. But I'm telling you, if you want to have a nice cup of coffee in a Bourbon Barrel Aged beer.
At any time of the day or night.
Café de Olla. Nice. Whew. Pleasant surprise from BCS.
Cheers, everybody.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. That's
right up my alley, dude.